action. Joining me, Allie.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah, that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, at the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
On the offensive end, Trae Young makes a huge impact. He can carry a team.
Booker finds Bridges. Crowder with it. Pass to Booker. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer, Bridges. Here's Ayton. Here's Crowder. Back to Ayton. Outside Paul. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Lets it go from the wing. Young can't hit.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Inside, here's Ayton. And the layup is good off the glass.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Young, the pass to Capella. Outside Hunter. Bridges on the double. Back to Capella. Right wing. For 3, Collins. They get the rebound. Pass to Young. To the middle. Kicks it out to Collins. Now here's Hunter. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovich against Booker. Fade away. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Bridges outside. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Lets it fly from 18. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
And here's Bogdanovich. Pulls up on the wing. Yes, on the jumper.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Ayton passes to Bridges. Off target with the 3. The Hawks trailing. Oh, they get a hand on it. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Capella with a block.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Down low. Paul with a steal. To the inside. Ayton. Here's Bridges. Ayton. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Pass to Hunter. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre Hunter, over 3 years at Virginia, was a very mature player, and he left with a championship under his belt.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Hunter.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
The Suns leading. Paul finds Booker. Young against Paul. Over Young. Paul can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Bogdanovich into the lane, and they get it back. Over to the left wing. Young against Paul. Tries again. Clock at 6. Controls the rebound and the putback. And it's all knotted up.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. Outside Booker. Up top Bridges. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And here's Young. Fires, high post. Offensive board. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Tie game in Atlanta. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
On the floor for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Booker finds Ayton. Over Bogdanovich. That one rolls around and rims out. And for the Hawks, they're shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Hunter. Now Collins. Collins drawing the double team. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Chris Paul.
Because he's played a lot of undersized 5, Collins has learned exactly how to get you in the air with that pump fake.
All right, Smitty, looking back at your career, you were named an All-Star scoring 20 points a game, but you also played a few years as a role player. What do you think the key was to that transition?
You know, B.A., you have to always embrace being a great teammate, no matter what the role is. Of course, winning a ring like I did with the Spurs, that makes coming off the bench much easier.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. And Young draws the double. Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Booker.
With the ball on the string and that short area burst, Chris Paul can get anywhere he wants to go.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Crowder, finished off the break. And now a 4-point Phoenix lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Suns?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. On defense, the Suns. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, McGee with the block. And he's able to get it back. And here's Hunter from the arc. Atlanta again missing. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. It's stolen by Hunter. Here we go, all alone. Here's Young. Drains the jumper to finish off the break.
Great defensive play from Hunter, reading the situation and coming up with that steal.
Pass to McGee. Young against Payne. And he makes it on the layup. And the Suns lead by 4.
They have no answer defensively inside.
A minute 1:53 left in the second period. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. 6 to shoot. Left side, Bogdanovich. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. For Phoenix, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Stolen by Collins. Ooh, McGee with the block. Here's Capella outside Bogdanovich. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets the 3-second call. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Payne, the pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. To the paint. It's McGee, high post. From deep. The shot by Payne, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Payne against Williams. 43 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Shamet. Just 4 to shoot. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Shamet's got his first 2 points.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Payne against Williams. Gallinari for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
A staple of Gallinari's offensive attack. His ability to stretch the floor with his shooting is impressive.
Payne, the pass to McGee. 4-3. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Jang. Pass to Williams. And so a close game as we wrap up the first.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, for the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground. And that...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Gorgie Jang is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Lou Williams. Then there's Kevin Huerter. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. So that's who Nate McMillan starts the second half with. Payne against Williams. Jang pulls it in.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
For the lead. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Frank Kaminsky picks one up here.
Well, this is what they want from Huerter. Be assertive and make plays.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Rebound Atlanta. Now Huerter. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive by Atlanta. The kick out to Williams. And that misses. That would have put him up. Well, the Suns shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient.
Cam Reddish. And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
Paul passes to Booker. Here's Ayton. Pass to Crowder. Left side Booker. And stolen by Huerter.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Here's Reddish. He's guarded by Bridges. Gallinari with it. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And now a 4-point Atlanta lead.
This is a specialty of Gallinari's, using the roller as a decoy for his own offense.
Here's a 3 from Paul. That shot is off. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Back to Reddish. And a nice finish on the layup. Reddish has got 4 points in the quarter.
Whatever they did right in the first half defensively, we're not seeing it now.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And Paul gets it to go.
Have to admire Paul's concentration. He takes pride in finishing on aggressive coverage.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Here's Reddish. Outside Gallinari. Pushing it up now. Pass to Crowder. Up top, Bridges. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Now just a 1-point Atlanta lead. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. And he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Here's Williams. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Deflects the pass. Outside Gallinari. From outside the arc. Oh, almost. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Back to Paul. Not going to go that time.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Herder with it. He's against Crowder. Herder gets the bucket.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Here's Paul. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's one of the best in the business, Chris Paul, a phenomenal ball handler.
Here's Williams. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Hawks lead by 5.
So wide open there. He said, why not? That's like a warm-up shot for him.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Hawks. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's McGee in at the center, locking down the middle.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
Young, the pass to Collins. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
Paul finds Booker. Here's the three. For three. A nice shot by McGee.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Back to Bogdanovich. The three ball. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds now.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
The Hawks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Hunter. It's tipped. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game. Šarić checks in for Crowder. The Suns trailing. And here's Paul. Pass to Booker. McGee with it to the left wing. Here's Šarić. And here's Paul. Guarded by Young. Here's McGee. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Capella. Here's Bogdanovich. Phoenix grabs the miss.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Atlanta's got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Cans it with nobody near him. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Phoenix no good that time either. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul. Phoenix making some changes. DeAndre Ayton comes in for McGee. And it's Crowder in for Šarić. Outside Hunter. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Team second.
Young against Paul. Left side Young. Shot clock at 6. Soft touch off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Hawks lead.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level. And that's where he's a complete threat.
Booker missing again.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Young, the pass to Capella. Now here's Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Hunter against Bridges. Outside for Booker. Bridges passes to Crowder. Now Ayton. And he's going to, well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Booker, pass to Crowder. Ayton with it. Outside Paul. Back to Aiden. Phoenix no good that time either. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Inside. Here's Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. 13 feet out. Good work there as it goes. And the Hawks lead by 10.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. A clean win and one win.
position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position, and at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Conley against Hunter. A three from Bogdanovich. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Young taking his time here. Bogdanovich against Collins. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. 6 on the shot clock. Passes to Bogdanovich. Over Mitchell. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Young.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Mitchell wide open. It's good from long range.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
The pass to Hunter. Young outside. Shot from free throw range. That one misses. The Jazz go the other way with it. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. O'Neal gets to Conley. It's good.
And how about that move, Pat Conley, adjusting around the contact to get the finish.
Here's Young. The 19-footer is on the money.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And Hunter over to help. Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. Kicks it to Mitchell. Gobert against Capella. O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovich. Bounce pass Conley. Fires from 18. And stolen by Hunter. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. The long distance three is buried. Bogdanovich has got 5 points so far.
Well, the range for Bogdanovich continues to expand. He's showing real confidence taking the long bombs.
Mitchell outside. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
3 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Gobert with the block. And they get it back. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And in the middle of the first round, there still are some gems. John Collins, one of those guys who went 17th overall back in 2017. A guy with some all-star potential. Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. The tray. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
We've got 1:08 left here in the first quarter. To the middle, and stolen by Bogdanovich. And now Utah, fast break. Mitchell looking it over. O'Neal with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And Utah, another three.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot. Part of why he's had such a stellar career.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Shot to stop the run. Capella, great positioning on the putback.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
Outside, Bogdanovich. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Jazz lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. First trip to the line for him here. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Utah with the ball, following the bucket by the Hawks. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Count it. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Young is doubled. Bogdanovich wide open. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Jazz leading by 5. Now Conley. 12 points for him. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Bogdanovich inside. Working on Collins. Just 3 to shoot, and the shot goes down. Mitchell's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Jazz.
He's so strong from mid-range. The D needs to keep in mind what a feel Mitchell has for that shot.
Pass to Capella. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. From the wing. Up again, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip end.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now here is Conley. Mitchell outside. Young against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Conley. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. The Hawks trail by 5. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes.
Gallinari on the wing. Now the pass to Herter. Kicks it to Williams. Driving to the basket. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bogdanovich has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
To the left wing. Here's Herter. The Hawks again can't hit. O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. Down low. Got a piece of it. Out to Conley. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Gobert. With the putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Bounce pass from Williams. Here's Gallinari over Bogdanovich, and it's Gallinari missing. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Jang. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Williams. Moves back up. That one wide left. From 13. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And Gorgui Dieng is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Team second. Coming under the floor for the Jazz.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Nobody had an answer for Mike Conley in the first. He had 12 points, and that's all for now.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Dieng, and it's Williams at the 1 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Gay finds Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Gay. Clarkson outside. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Hawks trail by 9. Gallinari outside. To the inside. And finished off by Dieng.
Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
And here's Clarkson. Now, here's Whiteside. Gay trying to break free.
At 7 feet tall, Whiteside is always a threat for the high percentage dunk.
Pass to Herter. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Herter's got his first basket of the night.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Clarkson outside. On the wing, Ingles. Clarkson passes to Oni. There's the dish to Whiteside. Pass to Ingles. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Williams with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Herter. He's covered by Clarkson. Herter, no good.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. The Hawks trail by 7. The kick out to Williams. The steal. Ingles dishes to Gay. Clarkson against Gallinari. Clarkson passes to Gay. Back to Clarkson. Ingles with the ball. The Jazz working the ball around now. Gay can't hit. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Ingles against Gallinari. Tries again. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Jazz leading by 7. Clarkson with the ball. And it's Reddish picking him up. Gay can't hit. And it's the Hawks' ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Here's Oni. Back to Gay. They need this one. Rebound by Jang. Jang's got 5 rebounds tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Yeah, that's got to feel good. Reddish rising up.
Clarkson goes in. No good with the layup. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could see why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Now here's Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Dishes to Jang. To the wing on the left. Here's Reddish. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Reddish has got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside. Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Herter. Here's Jang. Gobert with the block. And he recovers it. And another shot. He gets it in there. Jang's got his second basket of the night.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Now here's Conley. 12 points for him. And it's Mitchell missing. Here's Herter. Passes it to Jang. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Four seconds left, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Off on that one. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Jazz out in front, up 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here is Williams, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Here's Herter. He kicks to Williams. Gobert with the block. Conley with it. Williams picks him up. kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's Reddish after the basket by Utah.
And that's some athleticism on display as Cam Reddish gets to the rim.
Enzo Conley will bring the ball up for Utah, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Atlanta making some changes. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Young with the steal. In the corner, it's Hunter. Young outside. The pass to Collins. Here's Hunter. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Jazz leading by 8. Out left to the wing. Bogdanovich finds Gobert. O'Neal against Hunter. Pocket 6. Into the lane. Oh, tried to dunk it home, and it looks like, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Mitchell. After the basket by Bogdanovich. Here's Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Collins. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks trail by 6. Now Young. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
And the Jazz call time here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now, here is Young. Shoots the 3. O'Neal with the rebound. Jazz leading by 8. Mitchell outside. 1:12 left in the fourth. Inside, Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Jazz.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the missed shot by Bogdanovich.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Now, here is Young. Sinks the three-pointer.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
And it's Mitchell missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups. So maybe just a step too far.
And so it's Utah with the win. This was all right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up, the Heat. Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to... Allie, it's...
Thanks, Brian.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? And let's check Miami's starting lineup. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at point. And for the Hawks, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow. Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And slam dunk by Tucker.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Now here's Young. Down low. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Now Lowry. Drives to the hoop. And he makes it.
That pick and roll is where Kyle Lowry shines. The defense left with only bad choices.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Bogdanovich. Puts up a 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
You know, by the time Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
Young with it. Up and in on the layup.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level, and that's where he's a complete threat.
Now here's Lowry. Here's Butler. Crafty move. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Bogdanovich from long range. No good there. And Miami will go the other way with it. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Young with it, picked up by Lowry. Right side, Hunter. Capella against Adebayo. Clock at 6. Capella can't get it to go. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Releases. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. To the middle. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
What a pass by Bogdanovich. Sending it straight to the wide open man.
The Heat have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Lowry outside. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. B.A., he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, B.A., they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchor the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
Now here's Young, stolen by Lowry. Pass to Butler, back to Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Outside Robinson. There's the triple. And finished off by Adebayo.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. For three, Collins knocks down the long J. Collins has got 5 now.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Robinson finds Lowry. Pulls it. Back to Robinson. 5 to shoot. Pass to Lowry. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So it's Atlanta now. Now here's Young. Over Adebayo. They grab their own miss. Tie game in Atlanta. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
Setting the floor for Miami. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Here's Young. And he banks in the layup. Young's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Right side, Butler. Pass to Adebayo. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Miami ball.
And here's Tucker. Outside Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Tucker. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Tucker's got his second basket of the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Young, the pass to Capella. Now here's Hunter. Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And here's Lowry from the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Second quarter basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Here's Lowry. Here's Butler. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working. A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Lowry outside. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And here's Lowry from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Lowry's got 5 points. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Tries a 10-footer. The shot, no good. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Bogdanovich finds Hunter. Inside, here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Right side, Tucker. Now Robinson. Back to Tucker. Pass to Lowry. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. That won't go for Lowry. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Bogdanovich from long range. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. And it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Lowry outside, looking to end the run. And again, the Heat missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Adebayo, no good.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Collins passes to Hunter. And here's Collins. He's got 7. And yep, it's good.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
To the left side wing. Here's Tucker. That's tipped. Over to the left wing. 3-pointer off the mark.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a...
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level. That's all for now.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
They've got Gorgie Jang. Cam Reddish is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Lou Williams. And it's Herter in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The shot's good. And the Hawks lead by 10. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team. And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Pass to Jang. And the ball out play. The Heat will have it. About a minute played here in the second half. Oladipo, right side. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Plays with great energy. When Oladipo makes successful drives, things start to open up for the rest of his team.
Williams in the post. He's guarded by Oladipo. Good on the shot.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, Smitty, you think of all the 6 Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career, BA. Saw the value of coming in, looking for shots with the second unit. He's made a career doing what he does best. That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Now Williams. On the take. Basket counts. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to Hero. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't drop. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Oh, deflected. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. In transition, here they come. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Oladipo.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Oladipo against Williams. Outside Gallinari. Plenty of space. They get it back. Miami's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Morris on the wing. Down low. And stolen by Williams. Herder with it. Hero picks him up. The kick out to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Jang.
2 minutes.
Over Oladipo. Dang, shot is off. Miami trailing. Here's Morris. Oh, sweet move. Here's Strus. And again, the Heat missing.
He's got to be mad at himself. He won't get a better look than that.
Left side, Herder. Minute 32 left to play in the third quarter. Lets it go from deep. That shot off the mark. And Miami the other way now. Hero for 3. On target from range. Hero's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A knockdown three-point shooter. Tyler Hero knows he has the green light to fire.
Herder with it. Now Oladipo defending. And it's Williams off the drive. And the shot goes. Williams has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
To the inside. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Back to Herder. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And now a 10-point Hawks lead.
I think we'll be watching this play for many years to come. Herder off the catch.
Here's Oladipo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first. So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Adebayo's checked in for Dedmon. Tucker comes in for Morris. Butler's checked in for Strus. And it's Robinson in for Hero. Pass to Reddish. Outside Gallinari. Herder up top. 19-footer. Rebound by the Heat. Tucker with the ball. He's covered by Gallinari. Oladipo with the ball. And finished off by Adebayo.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Williams on the wing. Jang gets the bucket.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Here's Butler. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks finishing. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Oladipo with the ball. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Duncan Robinson is out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. To the paint, Young. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Well, the Heat's shooting at 45% of the game so far. Pass to Butler. Back to Oladipo. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
Taking 2 shots.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the Heat making a change here. Lowry's checked in.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Outside Young. Hits the target from 18 feet. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Inside. And Adebayo slams it in.
The veteran point guard Kyle Lowry is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Young against Lowry. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots. You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
The Hawks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. A good look from Bogdanovich. Again, Atlanta.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Outside Tucker. Pass to Lowry. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And finished off by Adebayo.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism, Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Steve Trae Young, named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
The Hawks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Hunter with the ball, picked up by Tucker. For 3, Collins. It's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 13.
Outstanding timing from Capella. Knows when to get up and put it back.
Butler on the wing. Pass to Robinson. Lets the 3 fly. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. Young drawing the double team. Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
I like watching DeAndre Hunter take quick shots. He's getting into a rhythm.
Lowry to pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Fires from deep. Drains the triple.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. There's Young with the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Young's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Hawks.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Trae Young.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Shot from the wing. And Adebayo slams it in.
The emergence of Adebayo as a scorer, this franchise has to be ecstatic.
Now here's Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. The three. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. And the Hawks lead by 16.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And he's going for the lob. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Butler into the lane. Back to Robinson. This one for three. Sinks it from distance.
Attacking the defense with the pass, Butler understands the importance of keeping his teammates involved.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to...
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Atlanta Hawks, a shot from earlier on, arriving.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, I love it, and I love that team. David, thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for the Suns, up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now, here's Capella. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Crowder. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. Paul passes to Bridges. Crowder with it. Pass to Paul. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Now, Crowder, after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Paul surveying the floor. Bridges for 3. To the paint, here's Booker, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop. DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Here's Paul after the made shot from John Collins. And Booker kicks to Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Well, pre-shot preparation is there. Chris Paul anticipating his teammates going to deliver it, and then he delivers on the make.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. The dish to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix will come the other way.
That was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But, boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 5. Trying to get open is Crowder. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
2 minutes remaining.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here's Young. Following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Will it go? And Capella with the layup.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision making.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. Paul banked in off the glass. Paul's got 5 points so far.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Young for 3. Here's Collins. Goes back up. And they call the foul, so he's got... And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bridges finds Crowder. That shot no good. Ready by Bogdanovich.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Ball against Young. He's whistled for the 5-second back to the basket violation. Suns leading by 7. Al Paul. He's got 5. Drives to the hoop. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Suns on top, up by... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Bogdanovich, no luck. Suns leading by 7.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Capella finds Young. The Hawks working the ball around. Phoenix grabs the miss. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Now here's Crowder. After the miss from Trae Young. Crowder dishes to Bridges. Ayton trying to break free. Shot by Crowder, no good. The Hawks trail by 9. Hunter on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Suns have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And stolen by Hunter. Outside Collins. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And one thing about Hunter, it never gives up. You can see the focus and energy that he plays with on every possession.
Now here's Booker. Here's Ayton. Bridges passes to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Young against Paul. Baseline try. Young, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Young following the score by Phoenix. Basket counts. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Gallinari up top. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Williams from outside. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Shamet. Kicks it out to Johnson. Passes it to Payne. 6 to shoot. Dishes it to Johnson. Drills the three-pointer. Johnson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Herter. He's covered by Shamet. A nice shot by Gallinari.
One thing he does not lack is confidence. Deep range from Danilo.
.34 seconds left in the first half of the game. McGee finds Payne. Back to McGee. Sweet move. And he lays it up and in. And the Suns lead by 13.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Herter. Williams, that's good.
A small frame, but big game. Lou Williams in the paint.
And here's Payne. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go. And so it's Phoenix. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, things were going Phoenix's way from the beginning. Some major league offense and defense. And that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got JaVale McGee. Johnson is out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Shamet in at the two. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you.
Excellent awareness from DeAndre Ayton. I love him setting up his teammates.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetch to say he can stretch a defense.
Out to the right wing. Booker outside. Suns moving the ball around. Paul passes to Ayton. Count it. 8 points for DeAndre Ayton.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Chang, the rejection by Paul.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And Booker kicks to Crowder. The putback, and Booker able to finish. Booker's got 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Williams passes to Chang. Here's Herder. Rejected by Booker.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Pass to Paul for the 3. No good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Paul finds Booker. Back to Paul. Left side Crowder. Here's Ayton, and it's good off the back rim and in. Ayton's got 4 this quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Suns. Young, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Crowder kicks to Paul. From about 16, rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Crowder, the pass to McGee. Paul outside. There's the pass to Crowder. And McGee kicks to Bridges. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And stolen by Booker. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Off target with his 3.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Shot by Collins, no good. And it's the Suns' ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Now here's Paul. He's got 7. The feed to Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Young. Sinks that one from the post.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Booker outside. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Hawks. For 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
What quickness from Young on that play. He gets the ball and gets to his release with great quickness.
Goes up to the stripe, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Phoenix with a 14-point lead as we bring... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Atlanta, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Payne. After the miss from Trae Young. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Now here's Payne. Back to McGee. Got a piece of it. Payne kicks to Shannon. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 14-point game. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Booker. Bogdanovich, no luck. Now Phoenix shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Booker the pass to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Bridges inside the three-point line. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Here's Capella. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Here's Bridges. Pass to Crowder. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive defense. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And here's Booker from the arc. Bridges kicks to Ayton. Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make since.
Ball against Young. Ball passes to Ayton. Booker with no one around. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's foul number 2 for him.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back with a three-point answer.
Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Jay Crowder.
Frank Kaminsky.
Ball against Young. Fires from 18. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
It goes on Devin Booker. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
Young with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Back to Bogdanovich. Collins kicks to Capella. They get a hand on it. Bridges with the steal. Oh, Ayton in position. And Phoenix with another turnover here.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Here's Young. 1:53 left here in the 4th quarter. Feeds it to Capella. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Crowder, he's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Ball outside. 1:27 left in the 4th quarter. And that one's good, Ayton.
This guy's so effective. DeAndre Ayton will take the mid-range if you concede it.
Young looking it over. Pulls up. High post. Jump shot is good that time.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Suns.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Here's Bridges. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Paul for 3. Suns keep it alive. Ayton dishes to Crowder. And here's Booker from the arc. And he's good on the 3 ball. And the Suns lead by 12.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
Thanks, B.A. Mike.
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. And Gobert with the stuff.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
And Young, here we go, lays it up and banks it in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
O'Neal on the wing, Hunter covering. Conley passes to Mitchell. Gobert with it. It's tipped. Stolen by Capella. And a fast break now for the Hawks. The kick out to Young. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man. And Capella's journey to the NBA, born in Switzerland, school in France, a project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, BA.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Over Collins. Bogdanovich, no good.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Capella. Rebounded by the Jazz. Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
Bogdanovich. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Staying aggressive, stay on the attack. That's how Bogdanovich is going to earn these whistles.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, BA.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. And another miss by Utah.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Bogdanovich, that's good. And as for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He can shoot it, he can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He's got 5. Out left to the wing. Collins inside. Bogdanovich on him. Collins, no good. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Mitchell. And the layup is good.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
A minute 42 left to play in the first. Bogdanovich on the wing. Pulls it from 20. And too long on the shot.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
To the inside. Pass to O'Neal. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Bogdanovich, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's great work on the glass. That kind of hustle play can energize your team.
Gobert against Young. And the shot is good off the backboard. Young's got 7 points in the game.
Well, if you let Trae Young get a look from there, he's knocking that down, feels like 90% of the time.
Pass to Mitchell. Stolen by Young. Puts it up from 12. O'Neal pulls it in. The Jazz have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Conley with the ball, and it's Young picking him up.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition and no one's on you, great shot there.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3, and so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Well, Bogdanovich coming right back down and going right back at him.
Now Conley from deep three-point range. They get it again. Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Plenty of space. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Bogdan. Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one. The emphasis placed on athleticism is bigger than it's ever been. And that goes for all positions.
Yeah, you're going to need athletes all over the floor, BA, and I think there's this trend to finding wing players or taller players who have the capability of being very good at a lot of things and not just specialists anymore. That's the way modern day rosters seem to be being built.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Now here's Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Bogdanovich, that's good. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Bogdanovich from long range. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Utah trailing here. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. From deep, Conley. The rebound by the Hawks. Collins passes to Young. From 13 feet, down it goes. Young's got 9.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go. Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Hunter can't get it to go.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
The Jazz again can't hit. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
And the Jazz with possession here. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Mitchell misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Bogdanovich down low. Pass to Capella. And stolen by Gobert. And they're pushing it up. Conley with the ball, and it's Young picking him up.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
A minute 35 left to play in the half. Right side, Bogdanovic. Off the left rim and out. The Jazz have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Mitchell into the lane, and Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. He takes it in, and Gobert with a block. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now here's Young. He's got 9. Hunter on the wing to the middle. Stolen by Conley. They push it up 4 on 3. Pass to Bogdanovic. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Outside Herter. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. It's good.
Herter also comfortable getting physical and scoring against the defense, not just showing that he shoots it.
Here's Clarkson. Pass to Oni, and stolen by Herter. Here's Williams, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
Well, this is what gets his teammates going. The veteran Williams shaking and making the defense work.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. At one point, they were ahead by 8. And that does it for our...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's who Nate McMillan is starting the second half with. Danilo Gallinari out there with Cam Reddish. Then there's Kevin Herter. Then there's Lou Williams. And it's Jang in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, whether Lou Williams is starting or more than likely coming off the bench, he's such a high-quality role player, someone that can heat up in a hurry and make the difference on those nights during a regular season where you could tally up 6 or 7 more wins. Who's going to get those goals?
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here's Gay. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Clarkson finds Ingles. Back to Clarkson. Inside. Here's Whiteside. Kicks it out to Clarkson. 4 on the clock. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Hawks leading.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Here's Williams. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Williams has got his third basket on the night right there.
Although he's a little bit smaller, Lou Williams does not deter himself from getting inside and scoring over the top of the trees.
Now here's Clarkson. Defense is right there. Here's Gay. And he converts the layup. Gay's gotten his first basket of the night. Hey, talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player, you have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. BA played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. Some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Here's Oni. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Poked loose. Herder with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Here's Williams. Count the basket. Williams has got 9.
I like to see Lou Williams hustle like this, looking determined to get past everybody and be ahead of the pack.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Back to Clarkson. Here he goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
That was sweet. Now here's Gallinari. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Jang. Down low. Clock at 6. Nice move. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
For the Jazz. Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes remaining.
Conley against Williams. The 3 from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Back to Jang. Pass to Herder. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gallinari. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Gallinari's so hard to guard from the mid-range area because of his quick first step to the hoop, but you can't play too far off him or he'll do just that, burn you with the J.
Here's O'Neal. And here's Conley. Gallinari pulls it in. Outside Herder. Gallinari against Bogdanovich. Left side Gallinari. The shot that time not on target. Now the Jazz take it the other way. To the paint. Outside for Mitchell. Inside. The rebound by the Hawks. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Here's Reddish. The rebound by the Jazz. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 from Mitchell. With the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Outside Herder. Here's Reddish. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Mike Conley, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach is given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Left side, Bogdanovic. Pass to Capella. Banked it in off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovic.
Bogdanovic on the wing. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Gobert with it. Guarded by Capella. Back to Conley. Here's O'Neal. The 3 from Mitchell. Capella with a rebound. On the push, here comes Atlanta. And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Conley with the ball. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pass to Reddish. And here's Collins. Driving inside, laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Trying to establish more and more confidence in his game offensively. John Collins looking cozy.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. Shoots over Collins. Bogdanovic no good. The Hawks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Well, sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true, but also give him credit for being unselfish.
Outside Mitchell. Stolen by Young.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And that one's good from Conley.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Young, the pass to Capella. Here's Collins, and he drives in. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And Collins just has that incredible burst off the floor and soaring that time.
2 minutes remaining.
Young against Conley.
2 minutes.
The 3 from Mitchell. Capella with a rebound. For Atlanta, they've gotten all 6 shots to fall in the fourth quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. On the break. Here's Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Yeah, great defensive focus gets Mitchell the steal, and he instinctively starts that fast break.
Outside Bogdanovic. Offline with a 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Mitchell with the slam.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Pass to Collins. Puts it up. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
Here's O'Neal. Outside Conley. Back to O'Neal from deep 3-point range. The rebound by the Hawks.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Hawks.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish, and the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
and one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Trae Young.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
To the inside, here's Capella, back to Young. There's 18 seconds left in the final quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. From behind the arc. Drills it from deep.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
It's off. And so it's Atlanta with the W. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just
Thank you, Kevin.
CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, folks, and what better way? Allie, take.
Thanks so much, Brian.
Well, and it's tough for defenses to stop Allie. Thanks for that. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. And for Miami, manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Capella. For three, Young can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Capella with a block.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Young. And he banks in the layup.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Now here's Lowry. Outside Butler. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the middle. Tucker with the ball. Picked up by Collins. 6 to shoot. Pass to Robinson. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Outside Young. Young missing again.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Shakes him. Lowry. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal
that
foul.
one on Young.
Kyle Lowry is so dangerous as a shooter. You have to respect the pump fake.
Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post, and just brings the effort on every play.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Pass to Butler. Down low. And finished off by Adebayo.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Shoots over Robinson. Bogdanovich, no good.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Pass to Lowry. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Right side, Hunter. 18 feet out. Capella, the pass to Collins. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Atlanta ball.
Young against Lowry. Second shot opportunity.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
To the right side. Here's Tucker. Connects from downtown.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Hawks trailing. Now Young. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first. Hunter, good.
A little get back. Hunter's not about to give ground. Answers back from beyond the arc.
Lowry to pass to Butler. Here's Robinson. Pass to Tucker. There's the three. And again, Miami with a triple.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Young. The three is up. Adebayo grabs the board.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Here's Young. Launches it. He buries it from three. Young's got 5 now.
This is what Young is known for. A lights-out perimeter shooter with a lightning-quick release.
To the middle. And finished off by Adebayo.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely, even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Young. He's got 5. Pass to Hunter. Bogdanovich on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. And here's Butler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Heat out in front. They lead by 3. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5.
Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Great positioning on the putback.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Young with it. He's got 5. Pass to Bogdanovich. Over Robinson. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
Lowry against Young. Unable to get that one. And it's Miami the other way. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Lowry to pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Fires the 3. Capella with a rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Butler. Capella inside. Working on Adebayo. Capella can't get it to go.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Lowry outside. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Capella with a block. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Bogdanovich. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Lowry outside from deep. Adebayo against Hunter. Clock at 6. For 3, Robinson. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hunter on the wing. Hounded by Adebayo. Pass to Young. To win the drought. No good on the shot. Now the Heat take it the other way.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Butler passes to Lowry. To the inside. Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Capella. Capella with a block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. A line change here for Miami. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morris finds Hero. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Gallinari. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Hero, the pass to Morris. Launches a 3. They get it back. Out to Oladipo. Hero for 3. It doesn't go for him. The Hawks have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to Gallinari. The 3. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Dang, shot is off.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
9 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Strus. And stolen by Herter.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted to pass.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. And trying as they might, and that...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. How about Bam Adebayo? What an impact he's making.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
They've got Tyler Hero, Markieff Morris out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's Strus in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Pass to Jang. Here's Reddish. Driving to the basket, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Cam Reddish gets low to the ground, has serious moves off the handle, and then the exclamation point.
Oladipo up top. Williams defending. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Heat lead by 5.
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man. The former #2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge. Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Hero outside. Pass to Strus. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
The Heat with the lead. Now here's Oladipo. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Over Williams. And there's the rejection. And he gets it back. Pass to Strus. Here's Dedmon. Takes a 3. Chang pulls it in. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Gallinari inside. He's guarded by Oladipo. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Violation. Heat ball.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Hero outside. Pass to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Puts the move on, and it's laid in by Hero. And the Heat lead by 7.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Oh, Morris with a steal. Let's go with a 3. They get the rebound. Hero, the pass to Oladipo. Back to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Oladipo finds Hero from deep 3-point range. Here's Dedmon. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
The thing about Dedmon, doesn't have a lot of go-to moves, but his activity causes havoc.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And for Atlanta, they're shooting only 36% so far in this game. Pass to Williams. Back to Herter. Shot to win the cold streak. Sinks the tray. Herter's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Kevin Herter, a terrific catch-and-shoot player, both from a stationary position and coming off screens.
Hero outside. Here's Dedmon. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Pass to Chang. Outside for Gallinari. 51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Miami grabs the miss.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Hero, the pass to Oladipo. The 3 is up. And there's Hero on the assist from Oladipo. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
A knockdown 3-point shooter. Tyler Hero knows he has the green light to fire.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Lets it fly. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. For Miami, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Now Oladipo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Hero on the wing. Fires the 3. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Miami Heat leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Kevin Huerter out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Cam Reddish. Then it's Gorgui Dieng. And it's Gallinari in at the power forward position.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Williams against Oladipo, and it's Williams off the drive. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
Hero outside. Back to Oladipo. Hero, the pass to Morris. The shot, no good. The Hawks trailing. Here's Huerter. And it's off from three-point range.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Here's Oladipo. Gallinari pulls it in. The Hawks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Oh, deflected. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And the Hawks with possession here. Hero with it. Now Huerter defending. Hero outside. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. From deep. Counted from distance. And the Heat lead by 9.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Pass to Reddish. Reverses. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Here's Oladipo. Hero with it. Huerter defending. Hero outside. Clock at 6. Strus's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Releases. No good. A bit long that time. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Outside Huerter. It's hauled in by the Heat. Dedmon's got 7 rebounds in the game. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Intercepted. Pass to Williams. From downtown. Knocks down the triple. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
As the game tightens, I like Lou Williams' mentality. Never gets too high or too low.
We've got a minute 48 left in the fourth. From deep, deflects the pass. 5 to shoot. Pass to Dedmon. Tries it from 16. The offensive rebound. Hero outside. Here's Strus. From the arc. And again, the Heat missing. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. And Reddish gets it to go.
He's a natural offensive creator. You can expect Cam to pull through for a bucket.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Oladipo. Hero outside. And again, the Heat missing. Atlanta's got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. To take the lead. And nails the tray.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Lowry, right side. Outside Robinson. 6 to shoot. Oh, bangs home the 3. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And here's Young. Launches it. Adebayo grabs the board.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Oh, the trifecta!
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.